The Nigerian government is set to construct a supersonic highway that will enable motorists travel between Lagos and Abuja in just 4 hours. The highway, according to the government, which will tear off with the proposed 4th mainland bridge, will take off along Ekpe in Lagos State. The proposed 4th mainland bridge supersonic highway will take 4 hours to drive from Lagos to Abuja. And according to the government, the construction, which will be under a public-private partnership arrangement, will pass through Ogun State. Another major important thing about this project is that it's going to be a concrete superhighway. The current government has also said it has a program called the Highway Development Management Initiative, and it allows state and private investors to engage with the federal government either to take over a fully constructed road to toll and maintain it in partnership with the government, or take a brand new road and reconstruct it and toll it under a laid-down agreement. According to the government, plans are also underway to install solar lights and CCTV along the highway. This, according to government, will largely reduce insecurity and also create service stations, which will be used to monitor security situations along the highways. Also on the highways are going to be installed mini clinics, towing vans, and all other amenities that's actually found in Europe and America. It is expected that the road is going to be constructed and completed in 4 years, which will automatically reduce travel time from Lagos to Abuja to about 4 hours. The government is also pledging to use concrete to construct the entire stretch of the road, which it says is more cheaper than the usage of asphalt. According to sources, the president has given express approval for the construction of the project. The project is designed to be 2 lanes, but each lane, according to design, is going to be a dual carriageway with 14 meters width. And the only carriageway in Nigeria that comes close to this design is the 3rd mainland bridge, where each carriageway is 14 meters. It is also going to be built on 275mm thick concrete. The shelf life design of the project will be 100 years, and is also going to include a number of bridges and tolling points. It is also important to note that the Nigerian government is not contributing a kobo, but it is going to be fully privately funded by a company known as Advanced Engineering Company, which is actually making the proposal to build, operate, and transfer over a period of 100 years. To further give hope and life to the citizens, the government also went ahead to declare that the proposed 470 kilometers Abuja-Lagos Greenfield Superhighway will be completed by 2027 and will last up to 100 years, adding that the highway will be built by a private sector consortium at no cost to the federal government of Nigeria, which has earlier been stated. The superhighway is expected to move from Lagos State all the way down through Ogun State, connecting Oyo and then Ekiti, all the way down to Kogi State, and then Kwara State up to Niger State, and then the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. It is also worthy to note that all the projects from Lagos down to FCT will be told to enable investors to cool their monies. Now, this is where it really gets interesting. The agreement between the private sector investing in this magnificent project and the federal government of Nigeria states that if the consortium should back out of the contract, it may have to pay a fine of $10 million, which simply means that they cannot back out from the contract. And even if they do, they will have to pay a huge amount of $10 million. And guys, you know what that means for a private investor. Also, during the construction of this project, factories, housing estates, industrial corridors, hotels, businesses, and a whole lot will be structured along the highway, thereby creating more opportunities for the Nigerian citizens. This is in line with the federal government's mandate to make the road a business and industrial corridor with hotels, factories, and housing estates, amongst others, on the route. According to the investors, they have described the project as the first of its kind in Africa. They also noted that it will be ICT compliant with a fiber optic connection, solar-powered street lights, and security points on the entire stretch of the road. And according to investors also, in the Lagos route, it will begin from the proposed 4th mainland bridge to Ekpe, then to Abuja. One thing to note about the stretch of the road from Lagos to Abuja is that it normally covers up to 717.7 kilometers, and the trip will take between 10 hours to 15 hours, going by the poor condition of the road, which has actually injured and claimed many lives of motorists and commuters through accidents, armed robbery, banditry, and kidnapping. The conceptualization and construction of this road will actually go a long way to solve these problems. To be sincere, it's a thing of joy to know that the federal government plans to construct this highway to link Abuja and Lagos, and the other one to link Lagos and Port Harcourt. Although I'll be doing the Lagos and Port Harcourt video later. I praise this ambitious project as unveiled by the current Minister of Works, David Umahi, who has also noted that they will be implemented as public-private partnership deals. Hopefully, this project will be treated with commitment and a sense of urgency. 7 years ago, the past government actually tantalized the public with a similar idea, a $1 billion Greenfield expressway between Lagos and Abuja, courtesy of the Chinese. Characteristically, it was not actually built. I am also happy that beyond the state-of-the-art facilities for the comfort of travelers, it is normally a robust construction to enable it last for many years. It is also not a superhighway if it develops potholes soon after commissioning or requires new contractors for various broken segments. A project of this nature should be done to international standards or not done at all. Another thing to be proud of is the use of concrete for the construction of the entire stretch of the road. With the commissioning of the 26 kilometers Itori-Ibeshe concrete road in Ogun State, the construction and commissioning of the Lagos-Apapa Expressway, the construction of the Lekki-Epe Expressway corridor, any doubt that remains about the possibility of constructing the entire failing road infrastructure in the country with cement should be banished. At the moment, Nigeria produces more cement than any other country in Africa, over 40 million metric tons of cement per annum, representing a massive potential to change the nation's infrastructure story. Taking advantage of the abundant availability of essential building materials, most roads and other infrastructure in Nigeria and the whole of Africa are in storage state. As the world currently grapples with a sluggish economy, the flow of investment to and within emerging economies is without doubt more intricate and extremely competitive. So Nigeria must look inwards to keep her economy growing, one of which is the adoption of the concrete road construction system in the country. If the use of cement made in Nigerian factories for road construction is adopted, apart from the critical infrastructure being built, the nation's industrial capacity utilization will increase, more taxes will be paid, a lot of jobs will be created, and the list of economic benefit goes on, giving the country the opportunity of winning in all ways. Some experts are of the opinion that a good place to begin the paradigm shift with respect to the road management in the country is the diversification of the materials used for road constructions and maintenance. Virtually all roads in Nigeria were made using asphalt and bitumen. Also, all the road maintenance carried out in the country is done using this single material and method, which has failed to give the quality of roads that make a nation proud. This is why the current government is adopting the use of concrete for major road constructions across the country. This of course will go a long way to boost infrastructural lifespan of our roads, especially the Lagos-Abuja highway, which has a lot of traffic running through it on a daily basis. Guys, do well to drop your honest comment in the comment section. Tell us what you think about this proposed project. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, share, and invite your friends to the channel so our videos can go viral. Thank you.